Hi, welcome to Victor Learns Rugby. I'm Ron.
I'm Vic, and welcome to the Defcon Rugby Show Monday edition. Oh, what a weekend we had! What a weekend we had!
Epic weekend.
Huh?
Epic weekend.
It was. I thought it was a good rugby weekend.
Very good.
Some teams I would have liked to have won, but they didn't. But yeah. But what are we talking about today, Bern? Defcon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Depends.
Depends. I mean, some Stormers fans are going crazy because Sasha is injured.
I think that's a blessing in disguise.
Could be a blessing in disguise. So I'm going to go with a Defcon 3, man.
Defcon 3. All right. We'll put it on. I'll put it on Defcon 3 just because of you. Look, we know he's injury prone. He's been injury prone all his career. We know that. Bad tongues would say maybe if he's injured during the World Cup, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, I heard. I just play Pollard, man. That's just me. But look, what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about URC, playoffs, Super Rugby, French rugby, English rugby, Japanese rugby, Sevens rugby. It's all there for you, man. It's all there for you today. Lots to get into. Don't forget, if you want to contact us. That's the email flashing there on top of the mountain there, or the top of the mushroom. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button because we're on our way to 159,000. Would be nice. But hey, look, only one place to start. We've got to start with the Sevens rugby today, Vern.
Okay, cool, man.
So, the finals of the women, Australia beat USA. New Zealand didn't make the finals. That's the first time they didn't make the finals all year because they lost in the semi-finals to Australia. So Australia won it, beating the USA 27-14. And the third place playoff, New Zealand got a little bit of revenge there. They thrashed Canada 50-14. Then in the men's, Australia did the double this week there in Spain. They beat South Africa in the final 26-19. A little bit of a surprise there. And Argentina beat Fiji for their third place playoff. What does that all mean with one round of the World Championships to go? Men's side, we'll do the men's first. South Africa on 38, followed by Argentina and Australia. Those are the only three teams that can officially still win it. Fiji, I don't think can win it anymore. Neither can Spain. Fiji's had a terrible World Championships. New Zealand as well.
New Zealand, horrible.
And on the women's side, Australia ahead of New Zealand and the USA. I think those are the only three teams that can realistically vie for that one. I think it's going to come down to Australia and New Zealand. Going to be interesting. That is going to be in, I think the last round is in Bordeaux in a week's time, this Saturday. So hope we can put some games out there. But I wanted to put some out this week, just not possible with our schedule, Vern.
We try.
All right, then we go into the URC, into the United Rugby Championships. It all started on Friday night. I did that Warriors against Connacht. Warriors won that one, but I honestly, Connacht had all the chances to win that. They were their worst own enemies in that first half. They should have been up about 28-7 at halftime, and they weren't. And then, of course, second half, the Warriors just did what the Warriors do.
Yeah.
Then your game, the Bulls Munster.
That was a really good game of rugby. The Bulls dominated from start to finish. It was impressive. The Bulls were impressive, I must say. But you know what? My man of the match, and it was also TV's man of it, Embrosi Papio. He played amazing. He's definitely the in-form Springbok scrum half so far.
Yeah, but do you think he's going to get a call-up?
I don't know. Well, he got to the lineman camp, but he did really play well, man.
But listen here, anybody in South Africa that's got a South African passport, they can hold a rugby ball and walk straight, gets into the lineman camp.
That's also true, but we must say as well that Bulls pack was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, then your Stormers against Cardiff. I think you suffered more than you'd have liked to.
I did. I had to suffer more than I would like to. It was only then late in the second half where the Stormers really put it to bed. But listen, it wasn't the greatest performance from the Stormers. Also, the pack dominated, which is a good sign. Otherwise, it was okay.
And then we had Leinster against the Lions. Look, congratulations to the Lions for making their first playoffs, but it was a non-competition, right?
They kept it close until, like midway through for the first half. Like they did keep it close in the first half, but afterwards Leinster was just too strong.
Okay, so now we know the semi-finals this week coming up. We know it's the Warriors against the Bulls, and we know it's Leinster against the Stormers. I'm going out, I'm saying the final is Leinster Bulls.
I have to concur with that one.
Because Bulls have got a big thing here. They're not playing in the Warriors' home stadium.
No, they're not.
They're playing Murrayfield.
Murrayfield, I think, yeah.
So that is a good, it's grass, it's not that plastic. So I think it's a good advantage for the Bulls. And I think the Bulls are the strongest team. I think the Bulls are going to win the URC.
Of course, I hope so. I hope so. Yes, they are playing at Murrayfield. I just want to check that one again.
Because I don't. Can you see your mighty Stormers, the Mighty Mouse Stormers? Are they going to go to Leinster and win?
Why do you ask such questions, man?
Because I want to put you on the spot.
You are putting me on the spot. Listen here, my brain says no. They're not going to win it.
Well, I mean, look, put it this way: if you win and the Bulls win, right? You would have a home game against the Bulls.
We're winning the URC.
And you will get thrashed by the Bulls at home. I guarantee you. The Bulls will run wild in Cape Town.
We beat Leinster, we're winning the URC.
Look, you're not beating Leinster. Even if you did, you wouldn't beat the Bulls or the Warriors either.
If we beat Leinster, we're winning the URC.
Is that a guarantee?
What's the guarantee in life?
Well, I guarantee you the Stormers fans are going to be crying the whole fucking week. I can guarantee you that because that's what they do. A bunch of crybabies.
I wouldn't say that, but it's going to be a really tough. If you saw Leinster, they just took the Lions apart. I'm pretty scared. I think it could be another result like that.
Okay, but I mean the bad thing, the Bulls. It doesn't matter what happens. The Bulls are not having a home game.
No.
So the Bulls are going to have to do it on the road, but I think they can do it. I think the Bulls are strong enough. They got a formidable team, man. That what comes off that bench is scary, man.
That is scary.
There you go. Then we move over. We go down under, baby, to Australia and New Zealand. Good day, mates.
Good day.
Super Rugby. Oh, man, those Crusaders are coming, man. Those Crusaders are, at the right time, they've picked up steam.
They are peaking at the right time. They are doing all the things right. It's looking super good for the Crusaders, and it's going to be interesting, man.
Then the Reds beat the Drua as well. Well, first of all, the Crusaders against the Hurricanes. What a game. Crusaders were just dominant. I did that game. There was no way in hell the Hurricanes were ever going to win this game. The Crusaders were better in every freaking department.
But question, did the Hurricanes rest players?
There was no Ruben Love. They rested a few players because they knew they had the number one spot. It didn't matter what happened. And the Hurricanes can even lose the first round of the playoffs and they still get into the semi-finals.
I know.
Because they got their number one spot. Then the Reds beat the Drua 45-24. Good win for the Reds. The Brumbies, they rested players because I don't think they give a shit if they have to play against the Chiefs or the Hurricanes. They've got to play away from home. Doesn't make a difference.
Yep.
So a good win there for Moana. Hopefully it's not the last win we ever see from Moana.
Yeah.
Let's hope somebody can pick it up. Then the Chiefs against the Blues. That was a game. There was a lot on the line there for the Blues. The Blues, had they had won that, they would have had a home game this weekend against the Crusaders. Because they lost, they're going to play at the Crusaders now.
Tough one.
Chiefs, they got that second spot. And then at the last one was the Force beating the Waratahs 31-25. And the Highlanders season was over a week ago. They had the bye this week. Let's have a look at the standings so that I can tell you who's playing who. So there you go. Hurricanes 1, Chiefs 2, Crusaders 3, Blues 4. All 4 New Zealand teams on top there. Reds, Brumbies. So we know Hurricanes at home to the Brumbies. Chiefs at home to the Reds. Crusaders will be at home to the Blues. I mean, that's going to be the big one, the Crusaders-Blues game. Yep. I can't see any of the two Aussie teams doing anything against the two New Zealand teams away from home.
No.
But would the Hurricanes lose? They would still be in the semi-finals because they would be the highest qualified loser.
Okay.
And if the Hurricanes win and the Chiefs lose, then the Chiefs would be in. If the Hurricanes and the Chiefs both win, right, their games, the Crusaders and the Blues are already in the semi-finals, even though they don't play each other. It doesn't matter who loses, they're also in the semi-finals.
Okay.
So, yeah, crazy. But we'll talk more about that on Friday. But all 3 games are going to be live on this channel, don't you worry. Then, the Gallagher Premiership, baby. There's a week to go in the Gallagher Premiership, and Bristol beating Bath, that was a little bit of a surprise for me. 21-19. Saracens beating Harlequins. Harlequins is in a relegation spot at the moment. But you can only get relegated financially. So, Saints, that's a good game from Gloucester there. 36-32 loss, but it's a good game from them. Yeah. That Newcastle game must have been a good one, Vern. 45-42 against the Sale Sharks.
I think that's Newcastle's second win of the season. So that's a good one.
Impressive. And the Tigers losing 26-35 to the Chiefs. What does that mean for the Gallagher Premiership? Well, in the Gallagher Premiership, only the top 4 make the playoffs. So, one game to go. Northampton is in, Bath is in, and Leicester are definitely in. Those 3 are in. It's Saracens, Exeter. We'll see who plays who on Friday. But, those are the 2 teams that could still make it in. Bristol got no more chance. Sale, Gloucester, Harlequins, they're all out of the running.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. Then we go into the beautiful leagues, the French league.
Oui.
Some good games there, Vern. Stade Francais beating Bayonne 38-21. Toulouse beating Lyon 39-31. Montauban got thrashed 15-71. Perpignan, good win against Custers 29-27. Montpellier, the informed team in World Club Rugby 26-18, winners over Pau. Toulon beating Bordeaux. Bordeaux might not make the playoffs. And crazy. And Clermont losing to Racing 13-41. Now let me explain how it works in the French league with 1 round to go. The top 6 make the playoffs. The top 2 have a bye in the first round. So they're already in the semi-finals. Toulouse is already in the semi-finals. Montpellier, Stade France, they're both on 78 points, so that's a lot to fight for there. Pau on 73, Racing on 70, and then you have Bordeaux 69, La Rochelle 68, and Clermont 67. They are all, everybody until Clermont could still make the playoffs. It's going to be interesting to see those games, which we're going to give you on Friday. That's going to be a big one there. But I think Montpellier got to be the favourites at the moment. They are playing the best rugby out there.
Montpellier is definitely impressing her.
Yeah, definitely. And then we move to the Japanese league. Konnichiwa. So we knew that was the first round of the players. We got to go to the semi-finals. The Steelers, I put an extra E in there because the Steelers, they destroyed the Sam Goliath there, 69-23.
They absolutely did. The Japanese league, I love the way the Japanese league, that ball comes out of the ruck so quick. It's fun to watch, exciting stuff. The Steelers against St. Goliath, Artie Surveyor was massive.
Cheslin? How was Chesy?
Chesy was okay, but he didn't have a big influence. His kicking was good, but didn't have a big influence on the game because he was always out there on the wing. But Artie Surveyor was just too good.
And then the second game, I looked 3 times. The Wild Knights lost.
Wild Knights lost, yeah.
You did that game.
It was much clearer than the result thing because the Wild Knights scored twice in the last 2 minutes.
Okay.
But the Spears with Malcolm Marks, they played well, yeah.
So we got the Kobe Steel against the Kubota Spears. You got the Steel winning it, right?
I don't think anybody stops the Steel.
So we'll be doing that final as well. That should be very, very interesting.
It's on Sunday, I think, at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be up for that one. So playoffs and everything, and then of course, Vern. About another 2 weeks of 3 weeks, 3 weeks of club rugby, and then it's all international.
All kicks off again, man.
And then all the people are going to lose their shit because the national team coaches of New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia, they're all going to be naming their squads and then people are going to lose their shit because a lot of good people are not going to be in those teams.
Exactly.
We will see. I think with the South African squad, I can see some upsets coming in this squad because a lot of injuries out there.
There's a lot of injuries out there. A lot of players also not quite in form.
A lot of them are old and need a walker.
Yeah. But hey, could Willie get a recall?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Right at the moment, right about now, who is a better number 15 than Willie right now? Willems is not playing well. Farsi's injured. I mean, Jordan Hendrickson, no, hell no.
You'd have to go to the Lions for Q and Horn.
I think so, but it's going to be very interesting to see who gets this one. I can't wait for it. But listen, let's get through all the playoffs first, and then
we'll get into those international games. Yeah.
There you go. Look, that's us for today for the rugby. We'll be back on Friday with Defcon Rugby, and and then a lot of rugby on the weekend again. A big rugby weekend, huh?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm off. See you guys. Ciao, ciao.
Sayonara.